What's going on, guys, and welcome back to some more Earthbound. In the last part, we made it all the way to Foreside. Oh baby, did we make it to Foreside. In this part, and we saw the Runway 5 got in debt once again, so we have to go investigate and find some way to get them back out of debt, because we got them out of debt the first time. Now we have to go back to the desert, because remember that guy we in the last part we gave the Skip Sandwich DX to in order to for him to kind of dig a hole. You have to go see the Runway 5 first, otherwise you'll be running around. Because like I've had it happen before, but I don't see the Runway 5, and let's just say I run around. Now, the first playthrough I did game over in this place, and like the part was like 40 minutes. However, I've gotten pretty lucky in over the last several Earthbound videos. I've not gotten a party member death a single time, and I want to keep it this way. And let's say there's gonna be a few bits of grinding we're gonna have to do. Let's just say we're gonna have to maybe grind a bit, and no real because I want Paula to learn a very specific move. Can Tucson, you want to get off? Yes. So yeah. Luckily enough, we did not get sunstroke in the last part. So now I want to go to the drugstore actually, and we're actually gonna take out some money once again. So I guess we only really need like like 2 grand. Oh, I think it's this guy. I think it's yeah. Make sure to buy as many refreshing herbs as possible. We're gonna give Ness 2 of them. We're gonna give 2 refreshing herbs to Ness, and then because you're gonna want to conserve some PP in the area. So I'd say just buy as many of these as possible, and we're gonna give 2 to Paula. We'll give 2 of these to each we'll give 2 refreshing herbs to each party member. So we'll give 1 to Jeff. We'll give 2 to Jeff, and it does kind of suck. They have to buy these items one at a time. Now, any remaining inventory space, you're gonna want to buy picnic lunches. So we'll make Paula carry 2, we'll make Jeff carry 1. This will save you from having to use like PSI healing and all that. So because you want to come stocked in the next area, let's just say, because it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. And this was my second roadblock in Earthbound playthrough. And I actually know people in real life that have tried this game, and they stopped at this very moment. So hopefully this video helps you get past that moment. And hey, look, the mole plane rough. Now, I've already told the story about that particular mole playing rough. Now, I'm actually gonna go out and grind out some of the enemies so I can get a few levels, because we want Paula to be, I think, level 31, and she's like 3 levels away. So I'm gonna have to do a level up montage really quickly, because some of these enemies can be, they're a pain in the ass to find, let's just say. So cue the montage. Oh, these are a new enemy we have not seen yet, actually. So sorry for the abrupt. Yeah, by the way, it's Jeff's sunstroke now. So we did not actually get sunstroke a single time in the last part, but we need to use either a refreshing herb or PSI healing beta to get rid of it. So now I guess Jeff can just use a refreshing herb on himself. So it's not really too much of a big deal. But now we wanna. Oh yeah, the scorpion can basically poison you, so just be a little careful. Yeah, so we're just using refreshing herb and sunstroke is cured. So so they're basically like the UFOs in Peaceful Rest, they're only stronger. So left a present, and there was a bag of fries. Jeff's at level 28. Offense went up by 1, defense went up by 2, vitality went up by 2, IQ went up by 2, luck went up by 1, max speed by 16, and oh, these are also enemies we have not seen. We did not see all the enemies in this area. But anyway, these are the crested buckas. Now, they're not really that bad of enemies, I would say. And yeah, oh, by the way, they know PSI Thunder. We might see the first death of a party member. So yeah, we're gonna see the first death of a party member. Yeah, that's the first death of a party member right there. So we're gonna use the Horn of Life on Paula, and Paula was revived. So that's the reason I wanted to buy one of those, actually, so Paula would get the XP. Can Paula please stop dying? Hold on. Yeah, Paula's dead. So, now there's actually a little something I want to show that I never showed in the last part. Now, let's use the picnic lunch on Paula. And let's use PSI healing beta on Ness. And yeah, if we can catch one of these guys, they're not particularly strong enemies. They're criminal caterpillars. Now, let's use PSI freeze beta, and they know PSI fire alpha. Just be very careful. But now, I think one PSI freeze beta. Yeah. So if we kill one of these, we get 10,128 XP each. Ness is now level 31. Oh baby, offense went up by 3, speed went up by 1, guts went up by 1, IQ went up by 2, max speed went up by 1, max speed went up by 7. Paul's now level 29, max speed went up by 2. Paul has the power of defense down alpha. That's not the move I want to learn. Jeff's now level 29, guts went up by 1, max speed went up by 1. Jeff got hurt and collapsed, but Paula barely survived. And that's not what I'm looking for. Ness is now level 32. Oh baby, offense went up by 3, defense went up by 2, vitality went up by 2. Oh, you know what this means. Luck went up by 2. Sweet, max speed by 26. Max speed went up by 1. Paul's now level 30. Offense went up by 2. Speed up by 1. So Ness is now level 3. Guts went up by 1. Max speed up by 1. Max speed up by 2. Paul's now level 31. I will admit I'm keeping Jeff dead so I can speed up the process of getting this. Offense went up by 1, vitality went up by 1, IQ went up by 1, luck went up by 1, max speed up by 5, max speed up by 5. Paul realizes the power of freeze Omega, and this is what I was looking for, and it took like 15 minutes to do this. Now you may be wondering why I'm back in 4 side. Now, the downside, if any of your party gets killed, you have to go to the hospital and get them revived. So, we're gonna pay $150 for the doctor's fees. So, yeah, I'll see you guys back at the desert. Alrighty, so now back in the desert. Now, we're actually gonna, now the other thing you can do in this drugstore, bizarrely enough, if you talk to this guy running a night, so, yeah. We're just gonna heal really quickly because we're not fully healed, and we're gonna need to be fully healed for this next part. Now, I said this at the beginning of the video, but this has been a roadblock for like a lot of Earthbound players. I know people in real life that stopped at this part of the game because it was so bad, but I'm gonna try to see if I can how you can get through this properly. And now what we have to do is remember that guy we gave the skip sandwich deluxe to earlier in the last part. Maximum request for 22 minutes. We've only been started the gist because I wanted to make sure Paula knew a level. In fact, Jeff's behind in the levels mainly because I kept him dead while grinding Paula. So yeah, we're just gonna go in. We haven't gotten Sunstroke yet, so we're just cruising along the desert. And yeah, that's a giant hole now. So now we're gonna go inside, and this is probably my least favorite part of the whole game, to be 100% off. This guy, I didn't have a problem digging into this. I found a maze, lots of monsters appear. So yeah, we need to find 5 big moles, and let's just say this place is a bit of a maze, and we have to find 5 big moles, and these enemies right here, they're not the snakes we fought in the beginning of the game, not at all. They're the thirsty coral snakes, and they can actually poison you. Now, we can use freeze out. We're gonna use freeze out. Now, my main advice for this area: conserve as many PP as much PP as possible. Like, it may be tempting, but honestly, like, oh, there's a chick. I don't want that, to be honest. That makes an annoying noise happen. But that's not a 120 meter. But we have to find 5 big moles, let's just say. And like I said, this is why I wanted you to buy a bunch of refreshing herbs. And look at these. These are mad ducks, which we fought earlier. And these are the newsman. Now, these enemies, they can solidify you. And let's see, Paul 6 PP. And that wasn't too bad. Now, the mad ducks are going to be pretty easy to take out because we're much stronger than we were in the Jeff portion of the game. But there we go. We're not going to get a whole lot of XP, though. We don't get a lot of XP. We mainly get a lot of XP from fighting the 5 moles, and I think there's one of them in there. Now, this is the first of the moles, and I'm one of the masters of the souls. There are 5 masters in all. We are all moles, of course. I believe I'm the 3rd strongest among us. Take your best shot. Now, this is a stronger version of Mondo Mole. Now, my main advice for getting out of this area is to, he's gonna have a PSI shield, which will deflect physical attacks. So we're gonna use PSI. We're gonna try to see if we can use PSI Freeze Omega. And maybe let's hit him with one of our bottle rockets. And I think one PSI Freeze Omega should take him out, though. And PSI Rocket Beta should definitely take him out. Guardian Digger became tame. This is what you want to use your PP for. And we didn't get a level up, unfortunately. But there's an IQ capsule. I want that, though. So we're going to have to get rid of... Let's get rid of the Skip Sandwich Deluxe. Blade it. And we'll... IQ capsule, and we'll kind of run our way through here. Just be careful because let's just say you can get the a bad enemy placement. There's still an enemy in this area we have not fought yet. Well, it's time to get out one of my refreshing herbs. Now we have a bunch of them, but we're gonna have to give one to Jeff. And because these enemies can give poison, that's the main reason. No. Now, I don't exactly remember my way through this. Now, the Skip Sandwich Deluxe also wore out, but I'm not 100% certain I remember my way through this, but let's give that to Jeff. Let's get rid of... I guess we can get rid of... We don't really need the bag of fries, and let's give Jeff the big bottle rocket, and let's give Jeff the use the IQ capsule on Jeff, because we need him to build shit. So now I want to say there's another oh, this is the new enemy we haven't seen, and this one's a pain in the ass actually. This is the gigantic ant. Now this is a reskin of Titanic ant, and they can also poison, much like the coil snakes. And now I was mainly just use a freeze alpha than just use attack with the other two. Now if you want to use PSI freeze on any of these enemies, make sure you use like PSI alpha and like nothing freeze alpha and nothing else, because honestly, if you use too much PP, you could be screwed later in this dungeon. And I'm really the 3rd strongest master. I'll destroy you now. Now we're gonna use let's use PSI. Let's go PSI Rock and Beta, and actually let's just bash. I don't care if we take the damage, and let's just use our small bottle rocket. Oh, that actually killed him in one hit. Now we should get a level up actually. Ness is now level 34. Offense went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Max speed went up by 3. Max PP went up by 2. Ness realized the power of shield beta. Paul's now level 32. Offense went up by 1. Defense went up by 2. Oh, baby, speed went up by 3. Guts went up by 2. IQ went up by 2. Max speed went up by 3. That rocks. Max PP went up by 10. Jeff's now level 30. Offense went up by 1. Speed went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Max speed went up by 1. So yeah, that was a solid level up. And there's a coin of defense. So let's give that to Paula because she'll be the most vulnerable. Paula's got a full inventory. I'll just give Paula herself the PSI caramel because she's gonna need all the PP. So let's give the coin of defense to Paula. That raised her defense to 60. Because let's be real, if Paula ends up dying, we could be screwed. Let's just say. And I did game over in the first playthrough on this channel in this area, but we go over here. There's a calorie stick. Now we got that taken care of. Now there's 3 more hello. Now there's 3 more of these moles, and we have to first fight these enemies. And guess what? Good old Ness has to heal. Now this is another reason I suggested buying picnic lunches, because we're gonna give one to Ness and recovered 87 HP. So that's the other item I suggest getting in this area. Now I think there's there's just a teddy bear. We'll take that actually. I'll take that. It'll probably die right away, but as long as we take less damage. I think okay, so there's if I remember correctly, okay, there's a picnic lunch and there's a croissant. There's gonna be one of these moles upwards. No, we've already been through this area. Actually, no, we didn't actually. My strength falls between the 4th and strongest masters. Do you want to test me? This is the third of the, this is the third one. Now, we're gonna do what we did last time. Just bash and then freeze. And honestly, Jeff, you should just defend. So, yeah, this is why I wanted to grind this out. And, no level up, unfortunately, but, yeah, so the president, there was Guts Capsule, but, I don't think we need that. I'm not fighting all those enemies. I'm not fighting all those enemies. That's better, at least. I think we should use the the other picnic lunch on, Jeff, because he could be, vulnerable, too, so, so yeah, his HP is maxed out. So now I think there's gonna be one of these. There's gonna be one. If I remember correctly, there's one mole on downwards. There's one on the left. So we have 2 left. So we're actually doing pretty well, actually. Paul is now level 33. Offense went up by 1. Max HP up by 1. Max PP went up by 2. And if we go over here, there's a bomb. So let's give that to Jeff. Actually, his inventory is too big, so we're gonna have to hold off on giving that to Jeff. What the hell are we gonna do to fight these? Hey, oh, wait. Yeah, we killed all of them. I almost thought we were actually gonna be able to battle with 3 mad ducks. Well, the teddy bear's already out. Anyway, so, no level up, unfortunately, but, I just used the PSI Rockin' Beta and, got one out, but, this is the second to last of the moles right here. We're actually doing really well. I'm 2 of the masters all demonstrate the power being 30 to you. So yeah, I think we can only afford. Yeah, we can afford exactly 2 more. 2 more. What I'm gonna try to say. Freeze omegas. So we're gonna try to see if we can save all we can. But that actually immediately took it out. So that's actually really good. We're making progress, let's just say. Ness is now level 35. Oh, baby. Offense went up by 3. Defense went up by 1. Speed up by 1. Guts went up by 1. Vitality went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Max speed up by 11. Max speed up by 1. Jeff's now level 31. Offense went up by 1. Defense went up by 1. Guts went up by 1. IQ went up by 1. Luck went up by 1. Max speed went up by 3. Now, I think the last is going to be the last of the moles is going to be we need that platinum band. We need that platinum band. Let's get rid of the croissant and give it to Jeff. Now we're gonna give that platinum band to Paula because that raises their defense from 16 to 93. And also, just for convenience sake, I'm gonna make Jeff drop something. Let's give Ness the picnic lunch that Jeff has, and because for the next part of the game, right after this, I want to give Jeff the Franklin badge. So make sure I don't forget. So we're almost done with this area. So we just have to find our way and we just have to find and see if we can not get into a battle. Now we just have to we have to go on the top. We have to go on the left portion. Oh my God. Try a different approach with this battle. I can't use any more PSI with Paula, so we're gonna use PSI Rockin' Beta. This should, if this is not enough to kill these things, oh my God. This is gonna be a pain in the ass. Of course, Ness got poisoned. Use a healing beta, and then attack, and then attack. Come on, die already, you fucking giant ant. We already fought you back in Lilliput Steps. There we go. There we go. There we go. No! Just, do I have any more refreshing herbs? Okay, use one on Jeff, and then, there we go. That was a bad battle. All because I didn't want to use any PP with Paula, and, we didn't even get a level up out of that. So, we're gonna use our last refreshing herb, let's use our refreshing herb on Jeff, and, I think the calorie stick will give him more HP, so we'll use that. And, 47 HP, so that's not too bad. Now, we want to go to the left, because that's where the last of the moles will be. We want to go left and down, I think. I don't want to fight one of... Actually, it wasn't as bad as last time I fought one of these, but I think we have to go down here. No, that's actually not it. I am not fighting another one of these. I'm using life up on Jeff because I don't want him dying. I have a different idea to fight one of these guys. Actually, I'm just gonna insta kill one of these guys. I'm gonna use a big bottle. Actually, I'll just use a big bottle rocket to insta kill one of these. There we go. We actually did not use any of these. I thought I was gonna need all these bottle rockets, but apparently no, actually. Oh no! Thank God for the rolling HP. Now we should. This is the last of the moles. Now we just gotta. You fought the strongest master hole, the second strong, the hole, the fourth strongest master hole, and the weakest member of this hole. I'm truly the third strongest master of the hole. Now, this is the last of the moles we have to fight. Now we're just gonna defend with Ness and just lay down a PSI freeze Omega with Paula, then defend with Jeff, and this should instant KO it. And oh my God, it didn't. Okay, life up to Paula, and Jeff use the bottle rocket. There we go. There we go. That was good at least. That actually scared me a bit. But Paula's now level 34. Max CP by 2. Max CP by 2. But anyway, we actually did this without game overing. We open the present. There's a PSI caramel. A little bit too late though. But yeah. So that's all we can do in the mines. And there's one last thing I want to do in this part. But we just gotta. We gotta actually find our way back out of here. I think we have to go. Thankfully, we don't have to fight any more enemies. So, thankfully, we don't have to fight any more enemies. So, we just have to get our way out of these mines. And I'm honestly astonished I did this in one try. Because even as a veteran Earthbound player, I still can game over in this area. But, yeah, we just gotta get our way out. Now this video could very well be over a half hour in length, but we just gotta talk to the guy again and deal with this asshole again. Pictures taken instantaneously. I'm a photographic genius at this myself. Okay, remember, say Fuzzy Pickles. Wow, what a great photograph for all. In fact, the fondest of memories. Now we got that out of our system. We got to talk to that guy again. So, talk to him. You've gotten rid of the monster. Good job. Okay, from here on, just let me dig. You'll see. I'll find the buried gold. Before I start getting my skirt for action. Now, he's not going to give us the damn thing yet. So we're first going to take a nap. Working the night after the broken item became the slime generator. So, yeah, we have to now go back to Fourside, and, not by taking the bus, but, it's kind of vague. Again, some of these parts are very vague, and it's definitely recommended you play this using the strategy guide, which ain't exactly cheap these days, but, once we go back to Fourside, once we're back in Foresight, we just gotta wait a bit, actually. Yes, greetings. I'm George, Gerardo Montaug's brother. Gerardo's in his mind, but he hasn't found any buried treasure yet. We did, however, find a diamond instead. Gerardo, I'm gonna give Ness. Here it is. Please second. We got the diamond. So this is what gets the Runaway 5 out of debt, let's just say, and we're gonna do, once this cutscene goes all the way, we're gonna do all of this, let's just say, in the next part of Earthbound. So, next time on Earthbound, we are going to get the Runaway 5 out of debt once again. See you guys then. Sorry for that unintentional rhyme.